We've declared war on time. We fight it, race it, try to cheat it. Yet in this desperate battle to overcome time, we've missed its profound gift. Time is the invisible force that turns practice into mastery, dedication into beauty, and patience into wisdom. In our world of instant gratification and overnight success stories, we've lost touch with something profound. The most powerful transformations aren't found in weekend workshops or viral meditation apps. They emerge in those quiet moments when no one's watching, in the spaces between the highlight reels, in the practice that continues long after motivation fades. Think about a master violinist's hands moving across strings, or a potter's fingers shaping clay. That fluid grace wasn't downloaded or hacked. It was earned through thousands of hours of showing up. Not the glamorous kind of showing up that gets social media attention, but the kind that happens in empty rooms, before dawn, when doubt is your only companion. Real growth has a different scent than the artificial fragrance of quick fixes. It smells like wood polished by years of use, like paper worn soft, dedicated hands, like soil that's been tended through countless seasons. It's the aroma of patience, the subtle perfume of practice sustained beyond all hope of instant results. We've been sold the idea that discomfort is a problem to be solved, that darkness is something to transcend. But what if our shadows aren't enemies to be vanquished? What if they're teachers offering the exact lessons we need? Every obstacle you face isn't blocking your path. It is the path, shaped precisely for your growth. The greatest irony? When you finally stop trying to rush the process, something extraordinary happens. You discover that genuine transformation isn't about adding more. It's about removing the obstacles to what's already there. Like a sculptor who doesn't create the statue but removes everything that isn't the statue. Look at any form of mastery, from martial arts to meditation, from writing to woodworking. The surface level appears to be about acquiring skills. But go deeper, and you'll find it's actually about stripping away everything that's not essential. It's about returning to a simplicity that was always there, hidden beneath our complicated ideas about who we should be. This is why authentic practice feels different from performative practice. One is about becoming something. The other is about unbecoming everything that's not really you. One chases after peak experiences. The other discovers the profound in the ordinary. One tries to transcend human limitations. The other finds freedom within them. This understanding reveals itself in every domain of life, from the microscopic to the cosmic. And nowhere is this principle more evident than in the very way matter itself takes form. Consider how a diamond forms through both the invisible power of intention and the visible force of pressure over time. This mirrors the dual nature of transformation itself. While manifestation harnesses the quantum field of infinite possibility, it's the sustained pressure of practice that crystallizes those possibilities into reality. Just as a diamond needs both the perfect conditions and sufficient time to form, your own transformation requires both the energetic blueprint of your intentions and the alchemical container of committed practice. Quantum physics shows us something remarkable. At the subatomic level, particles exist in a state of pure potential until they're observed. In the same way, your intentions and visualizations create a field of possibility, but it's your consistent practice that collapses those possibilities into tangible reality. Think of an Olympic athlete who combines visualization with physical training, or a musician who pairs creative visualization with dedicated practice. One without the other is incomplete. This isn't just abstract theory. It's the living reality of how transformation occurs at every level of existence. From the quantum realm to our daily experience, this dance between intention and action shapes everything. Consider how true healing unfolds in any form. A broken bone doesn't mend through intention alone. It requires both the body's innate intelligence and the proper conditions to heal. Athletes recovering from injuries combine visualization techniques with physical therapy, understanding that mental rehearsal strengthens neural pathways while consistent rehabilitation rebuilds physical strength. This isn't an either-or scenario. It's the power of aligned action and clear intention working in harmony. Even in the business world, we see this partnership at work. Successful entrepreneurs don't just vision board their way to success, nor do they rely solely on grinding effort. They hold a clear intention of what they're creating while showing up daily to do the necessary work. The magic happens when both elements are present, when the energy of possibility meets the structure of consistent action. What emerges from all these examples is a universal principle. The power lies not in choosing between material action and energetic intention, but in their seamless integration. This shows up practically in every area of life. Want to transform your health? Combine the power of visualization with consistent, healthy choices. Seeking to deepen your relationships? Pair your intentions for connection with daily acts of presence and care. Building a creative practice? Unite your artistic vision with regular studio time. The key is recognizing that manifestation isn't about bypassing the physical plane, it's about partnering with it. And perhaps the most beautiful demonstrations of this principle come from those who have made an art out of merging vision with practice. Consider how a master chef works. They hold a clear vision of the final dish while staying deeply present with each step of its creation. They understand that the magic isn't just in the intention or just in the technique, it's in the sacred marriage of both. Their vision guides their hands, and their hands give form to their vision. This is the true art of manifestation, not escaping the material world, but bringing heaven to earth through dedicated practice. And here's where the deepest wisdom reveals itself. The mystery is that when you finally surrender to this natural timing while maintaining clear intention, you discover something unprecedented. The very limitations you tried to escape become doorways to deeper understanding. The repetition you feared would be boring reveals layers you never knew existed. The practice that started as a means to an end becomes the end itself, while still serving the greater vision you're manifesting. This isn't about adding more spiritual practices to your already overcrowded life. It's about bringing the quality of practice to everything you already do. It's about discovering how washing dishes can be as profound as meditation, how tying your shoes can be a moment of pure presence, how every ordinary instant contains the extraordinary. The real revolution isn't in finding new techniques, it's in bringing fresh attention to what's already here. It's in discovering how the mundane moments you've been rushing through actually contain everything you've been seeking. The miracle isn't in the practice, it's in the quality of attention you bring to it. Here's what they don't tell you in the spiritual marketplaces. The deepest insights don't arrive like lightning bolts. They seep in slowly like water into soil, changing you so gradually that you only notice when you look back and barely recognize who you used to be. True transformation doesn't announce itself with fanfare. It reveals itself in the small ways you handle everyday challenges. You don't need more information. You need more integration. You don't need new techniques. You need deeper commitment to the basics. You don't need to transcend your humanity. You need to fully embody it. The same way a tree doesn't try to become something other than a tree, it simply fulfills its tree nature as completely as possible. The most profound truth? Everything you're seeking, the peace, the clarity, the sense of purpose, isn't waiting in some future achievement. It's available right now, in this breath, in this moment, in this simple act of showing up. Not because these moments are stepping stones to somewhere else, but because they're complete in themselves. What begins as a practice of integration ultimately reveals something far more profound. This is the paradox that transforms practice from a chore into a revelation. When you stop using it to get somewhere else, you discover that you're already where you need to be. When you cease trying to become something different, you find the freedom to be fully what you are. The invitation isn't to add more to your life, but to discover the depth in what's already here. To recognize that every moment, whether pleasant or painful, mundane or extraordinary, is an opportunity to wake up to the miracle of existence itself. Not the miracle you imagine, but the one that's already breathing you, seeing through your eyes, beating your heart. In the end, it's not about becoming some idealized version of yourself. It's about being fully, unapologetically human. It's about discovering that your limitations aren't obstacles to freedom, but the very shape freedom takes to express itself through you. It's about recognizing that what you seek isn't distant or separate. It's what you already are, what you've always been, what you can never not be. So, if this resonates with something deep inside you, please share it with someone who needs to hear it. Subscribe for more insights that challenge conventional wisdom, and let me know in the comments what everyday moment became profound when you brought your full attention to it. Thank you for watching. This is Ayla, signing off.